My name's Nicaiden Finau, and I'm going to talk a little bit about mRNA vaccines. mRNA vaccines are vaccines that protect people from contracting diseases and illnesses without introducing active or inactive portions of viruses or bacteria into your system. How mRNA vaccines work can be broken down into 5 steps. The first step is injection, where the mRNA vaccine is introduced into your body. The second step is where the components of the mRNA vaccine sits on the outside layer of the cell. Step 3 is where the components seek out the ribosomes. Step 4 is a replicated virus, because ribosomes are responsible for replicating the virus. The mRNA vaccine then is able to produce more antigens inside of your body, which results in step 5, which is a strengthened immune system. There are a few differences between mRNA vaccines and traditional vaccines. Firstly, mRNA vaccines are unlike most current vaccines. Specifically in the regards to mRNA vaccines do not have live or dead particles of any viruses or bacteria contained within the vaccine. It also does not allow for the vaccine to enter into the nuclei. mRNA vaccines were first discovered in the early 1960s, but they were not used until the early 1990s. A few downsides of mRNA vaccines are the cost and distribution. Cost can be an issue because manufacturers charge as much as they like because they know that insurance companies will pay the cost. This leaves individuals who do not have insurance to pay out of pocket unless an institution or facility steps in to pay it for them. Distribution can also be an issue because short-term storage must be between -58 degrees Fahrenheit and 5 degrees Fahrenheit. The 30-day storage temperature is between 36 degrees Fahrenheit and 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Those who are responsible for the vaccines must ensure that they are in an environment where the degrees Fahrenheit meets regulation. A few upsides to mRNA vaccines are fewer ingredients, which makes production time faster, quantity, which can increase herd immunity. Because of quantity, there's also an ease of access, which means that areas that don't have many vaccines can now have more vaccines, and herd immunity, which is a positive contribution to society. Throughout the world, 70% of the population is fully vaccinated, and 81% has had at least one dose. And although these numbers look really good, there is still room for improvement. One major reason as to why more of the population is not vaccinated are common misconceptions about vaccines in general. Many believe that vaccines can cause asthma, Down syndrome, and even autism. Some believe that when you're born you have a natural immunity, and some believe that vaccines can cause an immune system overload in infants. Many of these vaccine misconceptions come from unreliable sources like Facebook posts by individuals' friends, or even comments from individuals who have had their child vaccinated and later the child was diagnosed with something along the sorts of asthma, Down syndrome, or even autism. Although the many misconceptions about vaccines are dubbed as side effects of vaccines, there are some side effects of current mRNA vaccines that have been proven factual, such as injection site pain, fatigue, headaches, muscle pain, and chills. And although not everyone develops side effects, those who do will find that their side effects dissipate after a few days. All in all, there are many pros and cons to mRNA vaccines. With all the information out there, it is important to look at the benefits, drawbacks, and myths to make an informed decision on if the pros outweigh the cons for you, and in some cases, your family members. Thank you so much, and have a great night.